Hey guys and welcome. Just going to do a quick deck profile for Master Duel. Looking at Invoked Madolche today. Now this deck is entirely possible to play in the current TCG format. Obviously with just a few changes, without max C and just one called by. Everything else is available, so you can just kind of make a few edits there depending on what you want to have. But just looking at the deck overall, obviously we play 3 max C. Of course this is kind of the only thing that conflicts with the strategy, just because, Petingcessoeur wants to have no monsters in grave. Max C, obviously, you have to send it to grave to draw cards. But typically just the ability to end your opponent's turn if you go second, you usually have some way of getting it out of the graveyard off of any draws you may get, so while it is a bit against the strategy, it's just too strong of a card to not play in any capacity. We've got the 2 Hoot Cake. Don't need more than 2, you really just have 2 just in case you happen to draw one. The 3 Madolche. Same kind of thing. This is something that you're okay seeing because you are playing 3 Salon, so sometimes you will see Aleister plus Madolche. If you have Salon, perfect. If not, then it's just kind of depending on what you want to value, depending on what your hand looks like, whether or not you want to go down the Invoked route or the Madolche route. From there, the 2 Messenger Lotto. Again, same kind of thing. If you don't have either in hand, perfect, but you just want to play 2 just in case you happen to draw one. The 3 Angeli. It can work the same kind of way, so if you see Aleister plus Angeli, you're going to be able to do something as long as you have Salon. From there, again, if you don't have Salon, it just kind of depends. The 3 Aleister, the 3 Petingcessoeur, and then just the 1 of Petingcessoeur. As for spells, you gotta play, so I play Duster, and then I play 2 Twin Twister, just because it's a best of 1, you don't want to get blown out by random floodgates, so just having some back row removal I think is important. The 1 Terraforming, you do have a few field spells. You're typically not using that Terraforming on the Chateau just because you're going to be able to search that through other means. The 2 Invocation, the 1 Chateau, the 2 Magical Meltdown, 1 Ticket, the 3 Salon, 2 Called By, 1 Crossout, 2 Promenade, the 1 Gravediggers, and then the 1 Madolche Knights. Moving on to the extra deck, we just play the 1 Magalonica, 2 Makaba, 2 Queen Tiramisu, the 1 Rafflesia, the 3 Glass Souffle, the 2 Chocolamodes, 1 Zeus, 1 Artemis, and then the 2 Fresh Sistart. Obviously there's a few things that you can kind of change around on this just to kind of make it fit a little bit more for what you prefer, but overall it's been a pretty fun deck. I've got a few replays I'll show, just to kind of some games I've had.